I'm going to make a little postscript to the video I made yesterday about my support for President Trump. From a pragmatic point of view, I just heard on the radio they said that more people trust President Trump on the economy than they do potential President Biden, Vice President Biden as president. But on other issues, they would trust Biden more. And among those that they mentioned were Supreme Court picks. To me, this is really the most important, and not only Supreme Court picks, but lower federal court picks as well. To me, this is really the most important reason for me to at least vote against the Democrats, if not to vote Republican. And the reason is as follows. It's not a right versus left issue as much as it is a right versus wrong issue, a Constitution versus anti-Constitution issue. The left sees the judicial branch as being an extension of the legislative branch. The American right does not see it that way. It's not that, if we vote for Democrats and their Supreme Court picks will be Democrat judges, and we vote for Republicans, their Supreme Court picks will be Republican judges. That's not how it works. The first part is true. The left-wing judges will be left-wing judges. We can put that in the bank that whoever a Democrat picks, whether they be on the lower courts, which are perhaps more important, because not everything gets to the Supreme Court, or in the Supreme Court, that you will have activist judges who will be legislating from the bench, no question about it, and they will be legislating the things that the left wants through judicial fiat and not through the proper constitutional method of the legislature. When the Republican has a pick, you cannot guarantee that they will toe the line for the party, and that's how it's supposed to be. A judge is supposed to be a judge. A judge is not supposed to be a legislator. And there's no doubt about this. This is something that's been established already for close to 100 years, that the progressive judges will legislate from the bench, and the conservative judges will not. They won't even, in general, reverse previous precedents set by the court. They will in general leave that be as it is and just do no further damage, but not reverse the damage that previous courts did in ways that are questionable as to whether or not they are constitutional or not. This is something that's very important, and I believe that people should be aware of, that the issues with the courts are extremely important, and that's why it's most important that the Republicans keep not only the presidency but also keep the Senate, because this has effect for future generations, because the court appointments are lifetime appointments. And so the effects will be seen much longer. And as we said, in general, the Republican appointments do their job, and the Democrat appointments go above and beyond their job. And so again, it's not a question of getting what the Republicans want or getting what the Democrats want. It's a question of either getting what the Democrats want or perhaps a status quo, or at the very least just doing what we're supposed to, even better than the status quo, just doing what we're supposed to be doing and not legislating from the bench. Jefferson warned from the very beginning about the tyrannical oligarchy of the judiciary. And so this is something that we have to be very vigilant about, and there's no question at all that Democrats will appoint people who will not act as judges but will really act as oligarchs and as tyrannical oligarchs, and it's very, very dangerous. And most likely, if the Democrats get both the presidency and the Senate this time around, how radical things have turned, they will succeed in that which FDR attempted and initially failed, but ostensibly succeeded just by the sheer length of his presidency of packing the courts, which isn't exactly unconstitutional, but it's definitely highly immoral if those judges, which will be packing the courts, will be acting as oligarchs, essentially legislating from the bench. And so that's why I think this is very important. Thank you for watching. God bless. Please like, share, and subscribe, comment. We'll see you later.